When you put the video up, link it to me and I'll share it on my Facebook page.
Okay.
I have nearly 400 likes on it.
You have more likes than me.
Yeah, but you have more of everything else than I do.
True. Attention. This is
Attention. Yeah, you may want to warn people at the very beginning.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a warning.
Every episode.
I'm gonna put
Just
a warning. I'm gonna put a warning like that. I'm not gonna do it. I'll do it for the first one, and then when it starts getting to those episodes, I'll put a warning back up.
Just do it for every episode just to be safe, or you might get reported.
I don't want my channel. Anyway. Ignoring I'm rambling. Hello, I am Tamachi and Sandy.
I'm Moodle.
And this is our Dramatical murder playthrough. Anyway. I don't know what it's about, so I'm not really going to talk about it.
I have no idea.
Well, I know it's Yaoi, so...
Enjoy!
Yeah! Okay, stop. I just love that little... Oh my god, there's lines where, like, no one's talking. What do we do? Because there's voices. Like, there's voice actors. This is gonna be awkward. I just realized. Oh crap, there's writing.
Yeah. Hurry to me.
No. Oh, violent.
Destroy me.
I don't want to.
With your love?
Penis?
Oh.
Damn it.
That was my second thought. With your power. Thank God everyone's asleep.
No one's asleep. But I have my computer screen turned.
Hi!
Anyway.
お電話ありがとうございます。ジャンクショップ平凡です。
We may as well still just read it out. Because it's in Japanese.
Yeah, but
That they're speaking.
Yeah, but it has the English underneath, so...
Yeah, but it's basically the same as reading when you're doing the ones with no voices, isn't it? Maybe just wait for them to stop talking.
Okay.
We should have planned this first.
We suck.
Yep.
Do you want to be the main character or me?
It's up to you.
I don't know.
Who's talking now then?
The main character. Main character's Yuki.
You trying to call me a Yuki?
I don't know. We'll just take turns each episode.
Alright, who starts?
Want to do rock, paper, scissors?
How does that work? We can't see each other.
Say what we have at the same time.
So
you know we're not cheating.
You just do it. It's not going to work.
Fine.
My timing's really bad. My hands are also busy.
Knowing what?
Knitting.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Well, it's better than... Anyway.
Hello, thank you for calling. This is I can't read. This is Junction. Hi, but damn it. I can't read. There's something I'd like to
Hi!
Hi!
そちらのお店でオールメイト用の S2 型カスタムパーツって扱ってますか
Do you have any custom parts for S2? I think it's supposed to be 2, I don't know. Type Allmates in your shop?
はい、扱ってます。在庫もございますが。
Is this the other character?
This is the main character talking. The person on the phone is a different character. Would you like to be the different character?
I thought you were talking.
I was talking to myself. Yes, we do. We also have them in stock.
Okay, you could have told me that and I
Oh,
would have done a different voice.
ありがとうございます。
Sorry. This is you.
Okay. Ah, is that right? I see. Thank you very much.
ご注文でしょうか？
Would you like to place an
あ、
order?
いえ、
Uh,
wait.
wait.
その、
Yeah,
is
that's
this
you.
okay? No, well,
はい。
Yes.
突然こんなこと
well,
言う
this
のもど
may
うか
come
と
off
思うん
very
ですけど。
sudden, but
はい。
He looks so pretty.
yeah.
もしよかったら、
If you're okay with it, then when your shop
今日お店
closes,
が終わっ
could
た
I
後に
meet
で
you?
も会えたりしませんかね。
あ
What? Just huh?
あ、
Aw.
いや、その、
No,
なんていうか、
how should I say this? You see, your voice, it's like you have a very nice voice. I was
なんてい
thinking,
うか、随分いい声してるな。
いえいえ、そんなまさかとんでもない。
No, no, not
大
at all.
変恐縮です。あ、ところでお客様、一つ思い出したことがありましてよろしいですか？
No, no, not at all. I'm very grateful. By the way, sir, I just remembered one thing. Would that be alright?
sure.
実はですね、先ほど S2 型カスタムパーツのお話をされてましたが、今度そのシリーズの新しいタイプを先行で入荷するんですよ。
To continue to talk about S2 type custom parts a while ago, this time the new parts of the series will be arriving shortly.
Right.
それでですね、ただいまお得意様だけに特別にご紹介するという形で予約を受けたまわっているんですが、
How to
い
get
かがで
asked
しょう？
out? How to avoid getting asked out.
I wasn't reading what he said.
It's pretty much avoiding the question about going out with the random
Oh,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
So we're accepting reservations and specially introducing them only to the most loyal customers right now. Would you be
おそらく
interested?
人気商品なのですぐに売り切れてしまうと思うのですが、
I think there'll
今
be
予約していただければ確実にご購入いただけるかと。
Wonder if there's a way to turn the voices off.
there is, but I don't want to turn the voices off when it comes to the sexual parts. So
Well then, that's not from my stomach. Turn them off for the next episode. And then when we
Fine.
think we're getting close, put them back on.
I think there will be popular products and will sell out immediately, but you'll definitely be able to purchase them if you reserve.
Yes, but
もちろんこれはお得意様限定の特別なご案内ですので、ご予約いただければサービスいたしますよ。
Of course, because this is a special opportunity limited to special customers only. If you would like to reserve, I could do it for you as a service.
service.
はい、サービスです。
Yes, a service.
あ、じゃあぜひ。
Then by all means, I'll make a reservation.
かしこまりました。ありがとうございます。それでは今からお客様の個人データをお送りください。
Certainly. Thank you very much. Now then, could you please send your personal data over here?
はい、ありがとうございました。
Okay,
確かにご予約を受けたまわりました。
Okay, thank you very much. We received your
それでは
reservation.
今後とも当店をどうぞごひいきに。
Well then, please keep supporting our shop in the future too.
はい。
Yes.
どうもー。
Thanks. That face. There we go. He's not talking. Well, no.
Oh, well,
voices.
that's okay then.
It's like that. It's like whenever they're having a
Just a
conversation.
cutscene.
Yeah, whenever it's like conversations and all that.
Oh, well,
it's
that's
the
not too bad.
So we could just read these ones and just let the voices go.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
The
That's a
ones.
lot less awkward.
As soon as I hang up the phone, I let out a huge sigh. Although I do it knowingly, speaking to the customers with ulterior motives, it's really annoying. Damn it, I read that wrong. Off
Oh,
it goes. If it goes well, I'm sure to sell something, so it's fine. Your voice is so wonderful, I need to meet you no matter what. Among the people who contact our shop by phone, there are an awful lot of guys who say that. They all want to meet me when all they know is my voice. If I was a woman, it'd be better, but usually a guy wouldn't ask for another guy, something like that.
Oh, you're in a yaoi, so.
Yep. At first I could handle them well, but like anyone else would, I became irritated when it kept happening. But it also became easier to entice customers to buy products. From then on, I like the phone call just now. Then on, like the phone call just now, I could make even more sales. Strangely enough, it doesn't happen in the actual shop. Sometimes a customer actually comes to meet me after a telephone call, but I just play it off. They all end up leaving without noticing I was the owner of that voice. Since there's not much harm done, I just think, well, whatever, and leave it be.
Ah, 店長はそろそろかな。
I stretch my arms out wide and place my eyes on the digital clock on the counter. The shop provides a variety of things ranging from small expendable supplies to specialized metal parts and a bargain price junk shop high bun. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know. I suck at Japanese.
I
I know they said it before.
know. I wasn't listening though.
That was hopefully they say it again.
Hopefully.
Anyway, I was attracted by the subtleness of the store name and started working here. I wonder how long it's been anyway. It was a long time ago.
ん？メールか。
I was spacing out and had my elbow on the counter when the coil on my arm rang. A coil is something like a mobile phone, but it's much more convenient than just that. Phone calls, messages, payments, identification, and of course watching TV can all be done with this machine. One machine.
Sounds suspiciously like number 6.
Oh my god, dun dun dun.
どれどれ。
Incoming mail.
「囚われの姫」
Place your bets. Who's the princess?
I don't know, but I just noticed your Skype picture in the bottom corner of my screen.
Have Rogie.
Yes, I just have Rogue staring at me wherever I move. Like smoking. The face. Hang on, the picture suits this game perfectly.
I know. Anyway, is it a new kind of advertisement? The adult kind, maybe? Dun dun dun. Probably continue like, please help me, I'm troubled by my aching body or something. Oh my god! Delete. Was he just punched in the stomach?
Maybe.
As I was handling my coil, something slammed into my wrist. Oh. Hang on a sec. Be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Mum just came home, so I'm gonna go say hi.
Oh.
Back in a sec.
Okay.
Oh god, that's close. I'm back. Now
What happened?
I accidentally pressed X, I think, and nearly quit the game.
Oh, don't do that.
No. Anyway, I
Anyway.
fall from the chair and something heavy lands on my back. Three giggling voices. The culprits had to be.
Triplets!
好き
For children.
好きだらけだな
Yeah, children.
ダサいのよあんた
悪ガキ
Profile of three brats.
お前らな
The evil brat siblings finally appeared. Triplets!
Yeah, it wasn't far off. I didn't see their birthdays.
Neither. Oh, there we go. The eldest son Kyo, second son Nao, and the eldest daughter Mio. So Kyo and Mio are probably twins.
Probably.
A group of annoying neighborhood kids who only come here to go on wild rampages.
ここは遊び場じゃねえって何度も言ってるだろう学習能力ないのかお前ら
あー青葉がエッチなメール見てるえ嘘
Now raises his voice after looking at my coil over my shoulder and remaining too here to lean all over me. Cat, what are you doing? Okay, you do that then. I'm gonna suffocate.
おりろバカ
エッチなメールエッチなメール青葉変態だ変態大人の男って不潔ねちげえよそれはヤバい物の売買をするメールなんだよだってこの店モグリだからな
This looks sketchy.
モグリモグリやっぱりダサいわこの店よし変態で不潔でモグリの青葉は逮捕だな
Hello, Ruby. She's came for cuddles.
そうねはいは
お前らいい加減どけ
I jolt up, legs wobbling, trying to shake them off. They don't care if I say they're childish. There's no way these kids would just give up like that.
ねえねえあの棚の上にあるの何に使うのかなきっと誰かを倒すための道具なんだぜ
What top shelf? It's a I don't know. There's a lot of things in the shop.
What did he say?
There's apparently something on the top shelf, and the other kids just like it's probably a tool to beat someone up. I don't
You
know.
have to-
怖い
I don't know
男
what
ってやばい
top
ね
shelf they're talking about. There's quite a few top shelves.
There is.
Their attention had already moved on to other things.
お前らなってゲ
I was shocked when I looked at my coil. At some point it started to display a completion screen. Oh yeah, I had a feeling I heard a strange sound from it a while ago. Maybe I accidentally pushed a button when I was messing with the kids. I hope I didn't download some strange program.
Oh boy.
ああもう最悪じゃねえか
Probably downloaded that princess thing.
I thought he deleted it.
I don't know. As I stand there confused, the retro bell on the front door rings.
今日の届け先はちょっと遠かったな
The store manager, Haga-san, who had gone out for a delivery, was back.
ハガさん
Haga-san!
遅くなりまし
Then
た
I
青
turned
葉
best
くん
voice. Haga-san's smiling face drops when he sees the evil brats. Considering the damage they caused to the shop, well, it's a natural reaction.
いやー君たちこんにちは来てたんですね
いいよあれ撮ってよ
That character doesn't look like he
ち
used
ょっと待ってろ
I know. But he's Yuki, so.
then the other guys have to look very manly.
Yeah.
器用ったら意外と小さいのね。
I can't remember what they really look like.
なんだと？
But no one looks adorable. That's my favorite character. From what I watched of the anime.
こらこら君たち、店の中で遊んだら危ないよ。怪我をしてしまうからね。
Haga-san's warns in confusion, but the brats aren't listening.
君たち。
もううるさいな。うるさいハゲ
The music just stopped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, he said it. The air around Haga-san freezes.
そこで遊んでいらっしゃる子供の皆さん、つかぬことをお聞きしますが、今
Oh god.
何とおっしゃいました？
Run.
さあ、もう一回言ってみてください。最初の言葉は？は？
Oh my god.
激しくお腹が減ったから帰る。よし帰るぞ。帰るわよ。
Evil brats run out of the store at full speed.
歯の続きは何なんですか一体？歯がどうしたん
Look
です？
yourself, don't call him Baldy, okay?
Alrighty.
ああ、そうだ店長。そうだそうだ、聞いてくださいよ。
I start talking in a hurry to the mumbling Haga-san.
A パーツの S シリーズの注文が最近また増えてきたんですよ。
パーツ？
はい、いやーさすがですね。やっぱり店長の読み通りでしたね。前月より売り上げ 50% 増しですよ。
そうですか。
そうです、増量です。売り上げ倍増です。
There we go.
売り上げ
Nice and calm.
倍増。
Because sales are doubling.
Yay!
それは良かったです。そんなに売れてるということでしたら、もう少しストックを厚くしておきましょうかね。
After Haga-san listens to my good news, he finally returns to normal. What a relief, that was dangerous. Haga-san is so outrageous that once he snaps, he begins to act violently. When he returned to his usual state, he pushed up his glasses and raised his eyebrows and laughed.
いやー、本当に全く困った子供たちですね。
ですね。
やんちゃすぎるところさえなければ可愛い子たちなんですけど。
ですよね。
I'm still surprised no matter how many times I see him change to almost a different person. I think it's said that people like that are fast to flip the switch.
そうだ、青葉くん。
Haga-san walks to the counter and picks up the paper bag by his feet.
申し訳ないんですけど、この荷物を発送してきてもらえませんか。今日はそのまま上がって構いませんので。
いいんですか？
ええ、実はですね、これから急にお客さんが来ることになったんです。 だから今日はお店も早めに閉めようと思って。
そういうことなら了解っす。
I pick up my bag next to me and take the paper bag from Hugger-san. As I check the slip, I notice the destination is a bit far. This is a package going to the damn it, how do you say that?
Korea.
Korea.
それじゃ行ってきます。あとお疲れ様でした。
はい、お疲れ様。気をつけてね。
I bow at the widely smiling Hugger-san and step outside. The time display on my coil reads 3 p.m. Some people mingle in this area even though it's a back street. There are several routes I could use to get to the courier. I wondered which would be the fastest. I take out a soft lump of fur with both my hands out from my bag on my shoulder.
Oh.
So cute. While holding and pressing the sleeping lump of fur, I started up by pressing my hand against its forehead.
レン、起きろ。
He's sticking his tongue out. He looks so cute. When I call him, he opens his deep black eyes with a click.
Over.
That voice.
運び屋まで行きたいんだけど、一番早いルートを検索してくれ。
了解。
It's so deep.
He's a little robot dog with a deep voice. I was expecting a little cute voice.
Was that?
Silently, Ren lightly touches his paws to my upper arm.
東の241通りは検問のために封鎖。バスは点検のために運休。北のターミナルを迂回した方が早い。
Never mind. Anyway.
Anyway.
そっか、サンキュー。
Thank you.
Thank you.
When I pat his head, Ren barks once and wags his tail.
よっしゃ、それじゃ行きますか。
I put on the headphones hanging from my neck. Okay, opening time. Opening theme. My computer is lagging so bad. Like, you see the characters. That one's my favorite. God, my computer's lagging so badly. There we go. Now I can hear properly.
I'm sure there's some characters
Punch
that would be
Buggy Blue.
unique to the main character. No!
Hey, wait, what were you saying?
I'm sure that there are some other characters that would be a Yuki besides the main character.
I don't know. We'll
There's
find
a
out.
couple. There's a couple that are definite, from what I could see anyway. They definitely looked like a semi, but some of them looked like they could be the Yuki.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Anyway,
the best way to travel around here is by foot. It's what everyone does. The transportation system in the old resident district is pretty bad. There's a big street running through the center of the city, and sometimes there may be a bus or a train or even a taxi, but they can also be cancelled and delayed without notice, so they're not really reliable. The roads might be blocked at any time too, so nobody trusts public transport. Public transport sucks, apparently.
apparently ours is pretty bad compared to some places.
Really?
Yeah.
I believe that. Even now, there are hardly any cars on the street. There's only one taxi waiting in the van and some junk cars parked by the roadside. So that punch buggy there.
It's
Is-
probably a junk car.
But it might be a taxi.
I think a taxi would be yellow or white.
Probably. I don't know. The sidewalk is filled with people coming and going. The most reliable thing you could have are your own legs. The hopeless old resident district is divided into the north, south, east, and west. They're similar but have some differences. Oh look, R18. For example, the East District, where both Haibon and my home are. Oh, such a coincidence that it's in an R18 area. Is a residential area mixed with parts of downtown. The whole district is relatively safe and it's easy to get your hands on various things. The North District is an off-limits area and has become something like a ghost town. It's unsafe. I call ball poopy. The West District is a residential area, but you can't really do any shopping there. The South District is full of clothing shops, gaming arcades, and entertainment facilities, so a lot of young people go there. And if you're further than the north, if you go further than the North District, there's Platinum Jail, a place full of celebrities and corporate. What's that word?
Players.
Purveyors? Platinum Jail is one of the 5 Japanese I can't English, what is that word?
Toddler. Could say it in my head.
I don't know. Anyway, and when Toei, damn
It's
it,
like toe or something.
Toei Inc. We'll call it Toei Inc. until they say it.
Yeah.
Bought this island, Mido Regima. Damn it! I hate Japanese names. Oh my god. They transformed it to a members-only entertainment area.
What?
If the stories I've heard are true, everything there seems to be luxurious. Starting with the Oval Tower standing in the center of the city, there are huge casinos, movie theaters, shopping malls, and hotels. Anyway, it's packed with all sorts of things. What? They transformed. I don't know what I done there.
Backlog.
Oh, I
I guess
scrolled.
if we missed anything.
Ah, yes. I scrolled, that's what happened. Basically, you can't become a member unless you're invited by the membership. But the membership fee is enough to buy this whole island, also I've heard. Of course, people here in the old resident district can't get into Platinum Jail.
I'm sure he'll get in if we follow the right path.
Probably. I wonder whose is the true story. I don't know.
Didn't even know there was a true story.
I don't know. So usually in visual novels, there's one character's route that is actually the main story.
Okay then. I wouldn't have a clue.
Neither. The old resident district is, so to speak, almost like a slum. So it's tentatively managed to the degree that barely anyone can live there. But that's it. The police who act big are teamed up with Yakuza and do whatever they want, so there is a huge difference between here and the Platinum Jail. It's not like we can do anything about it. Even if we're unhappy, we can't do anything but endure and swallow it. Even so...
She said.
Oh my god. Even so, it's often said that there's no place like home, so once you get used to it, living here is unexpectedly comfortable. We're not cornered badly that we can't live. We have our nice days. I don't wish for much. I don't mind if it continues like this. The people in the old resident district live thinking like that.
Aoba.
Stop zoning out. Ren picks his head out of the bag and taps my arm with his paw.
どうした？
考えすぎだ。思考回路がショートするぞ。
マジか？つか、どんだけ貧弱な思考回路なんだよ、俺。
比較対象をごく一般的な成人男性として、その思考回路の強度を仮に100とすると、青葉の思考回路の強度は。
Is he gonna be insulted? I have a feeling he's gonna be insulted.
いい、そういうのはいいから。その説明で余計にショートする。
そうか。
He just insulted himself.
Yep. I involuntarily smile at Ren's earnest answer and stroke his head. Oh, he's so cute! Ren is a dog-type Allmate. Allmates are artificial life forms with intelligence, generally used as support for network tools. They can search the internet virtually space for information, and of course they can be used to shop online. Depending on the model, it's possible to use one as a helping hand around the house, and they can play an active part as a partner in a net game called Rhyme. There are many types of Allmates. Among them are animal types, which have many different forms. Many people love them as pets. Ren and I have been together for quite a long time too. I'm not exaggerating to say I would even call him my partner. Even as Allmates improve, their new models come out, I wouldn't abandon Ren, even if hell froze over.
青葉、近道をするなら次の道を右だ。
あっぶね、通り過ぎるとこだった。
But he's walking, he can just turn around.
He could.
He's not driving.
Following Ren's instructions, I enter into a narrow side street. I have a bad
Idiot.
feeling about this.
So do I.
Once I get through here, I'll be close to the courier. The thing that acts as a divider to 4 parts of the old resident district is a street called Ayagi Street? I don't know. I hate Japanese names. Oh my god. On Ayagi Street there are lots of stores where you can get common items cheaply. In contrast, there are many maniac hobby stores in the back streets. As I walk on the side street, a group leaning untidily against a dirty wall. Untidily against the dirty wall stands out. Yep, something bad's gonna happen. Like guys taking turns biting a silver drug sheet, dates, that sort of atmosphere. What's wrong with punk kids these days? There was a time when I thought those kinds of things were normal. I was the same. But hey, it's not like I'm old enough to speak like a grandpa. I'm finished with that kind of thing. Totally. As I pass between the guys hanging out, the contents of their loud conversation reach my ears.
でさ、本当にあったらしいんだよ。こういきなり頭の中を乗っ取られるっつうの。
What?
なんだそりゃ、強制ライム参加かよ。
Sound like Natsu's voice. I laughed.
He does do yaois.
I know.
そうそう、まさしくそれだよ。道端でいきなりライム仕掛けられて、しかも相手がすっげえ強いんだって。
でもそれって臼井がいない状態ってことだろ。なのにライブとかできんの？
それができるらしいんだよな。よくわかんねえけど。
つか準備も何もしてねえのに戦うとか無理じゃね？拒否れねえの？
問答無用らしい。とにかく強制的に引っ張られてボコられるってんで、まさしく辻斬りだよ。
やべえなそれ。
It seems to be talking about rhyme. Oh, really? You didn't click, did you, Manisha? Rhyme is an avatar type online fighting game. When opponents connect their consciousness online with the device, they can experience a virtual battle that feels real. There's no notification as to when and where it's happening at all. When Yusui, who performs the holding and judging of the game, appears, then that place becomes the field. At first it was a free game made by an amateur, the rules were loose and apparently there was no Yusui either. When it gained popularity fast, Toink affiliated companies finally became sponsors. Then there was a strengthening of the system. Hang on a sec. Yes. I will. No. Yep. I'm not going to. I wake up and I'm not going to. And do the dishes when I'm done doing this. I'll do the dishes when I'm done doing this. Sorry about that. Then there was strengthening of the system with the adding of Yusui and set official rules, which is what rhyme is today. Well, since I'm not doing rhyme, it doesn't concern me. As I pass through the alley, I walk onto Ayagi Street again. I think that's how you say it. Sounds more like how you say it.
Yeah.
Ayagi. I can see the courier sign at the end of the wide road. While walking towards it, I notice a thick crowd in the middle of the road. It seemed to be a loud fight. Curious onlookers gathered around and made noise. I continue to walk, trying to avoid the whole mess. A stir in the crowd suddenly occurs by a shrill scream.
Someone died!
Oh no! I look into the center between the curious onlookers, standing on my tiptoes. Oh, he's a bit small.
Maybe.
Maybe. A big bulky man shamefully lies on the ground while another man stands next to him. The man standing was facing away from me, even so I immediately recognized him. Bright red kimono and a big sword. It could only be him.
図体の割に大したことねえな。せっかく彼女の前だってのに台無しじゃねえか。
Oh god.
おジャクさん、かっこいい、素敵。
When Kojaki taps the sword to his shoulders, the hard-eyed girls rush to him while stepping on the man lying on the ground. Sheesh.
本当にすみませんでした。
A woman who was standing at a distance approaches Kajaka and apologetically lowers her head in a bow.
私もコウジャクさんに髪を結ってもらいたいって。彼にわがままを言ってしまって。それで生意気なのよ。そうよ、部をわきまえなさいよね。
The embarrassed woman seems to be the lover of the man still laying on the street. Perhaps the two tried to enter Kojaka's shop and start an uproar or something. Kojaki controls the surrounding women gently with a hand and gestures a smile at the bowing woman.
お嬢さん、そう思ってくれるのは神結冥利に尽きるぜ。けどな、 みんな俺の大事なお客さんなんだ。順番はちゃんと守ってもらわねえとな。
Fangirling over a hairdresser.
God damn it.
彼氏もちっと強引だったが、あんたを思ってのことだ。あんまり責めてやるなよ。また日改めて来てくれ。そん時は歓迎するからよ。
The troubled woman's expression changes incredibly quickly. Her eyes sparkles and she blushes up to her cheeks. Did this really have to happen? The other surrounding women apparently didn't like where this was going, so they start to push around the enchanted woman.
ちょっといつまでそこにいんのよ。どいてよ。ゴージャクさん、汗かいたでしょ。これさっき買ったばかりのハンカチなんですけど、もしよかったら使ってください。
Fangirls.
いや、そりゃ悪いだろう。気に入って買ったんだろう。自分で使いな。
いいです。ゴージャクさんに使っていただけるなら、きっとこのハンカチも本望です。
My God, I hate fangirls.
本望ね。そこまで言われて断ったんじゃ男が廃るってもんだ。そんじゃありがたく使わせてもらうぜ。
The voice sounds familiar. It's kind of annoying.
Look it up a bit later. Well, when we're done. Kajaki takes the woman's hand close together with her handkerchief and draws them closer to himself, smiling.
ありがとな。
Oh my god, now its voice is bugging me too. You suck. There it is, his famous lady killer smile. At least that's what I call it. The handkerchief woman goes into a weakened state and attracts glares full of terrible jealousy. Every single woman seems to be poised for the kill.
さっさと行くか。
I've seen this act many times. Disgusted, I start to separate from the crowd.
青葉。
Look at the person in the background.
What one, the girl or the guy?
And the girl, the one my mouse is dancing over.
Yeah.
Crap. You've been caught. I know that everybody's attention is now directed to me. Don't call out to me, not now. This is bad. Let's pretend I didn't notice. I turn on my heels and quickly start to walk away.
おい、待てって。
Oh my god. Kajaki, disregarding my attitude, runs after me and catches my arm. Here we go again.
コージャック。
Oh, it's Kojak.
青葉。やっぱり青葉じゃねえか。
Jack.
ああ。
Yo.
That face.
なんだよ、水くせえな。いたんなら声かけろって。
まあ仕事中に通りかかっただけだし。
仕事中？配達か。
Kajak breathes out and smiles. The surrounding women's eyes become hearts again. The smiling is his habit from long ago, but there are plenty of women who still fall for it like this. It's like his sub-weapon. However, there are too many people, so speaking is difficult, and the woman's eyes look scary.
つか、お前も仕事中だろ。なんか騒ぎになってたけど。
ああ、こいつが列を無視しようとしたからよ。ちょいと軽くな。
Kojak points to the man who is face down on the road.
お前、いい加減にしとかないと、そのうち刺されるぞ。
刺される？誰に？
見りゃわかるでしょうが。
Feeling jaded, I looked at the women who were glaring back at me. It almost feels like they were saying it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man. If you get close to Kojak, I'll never forgive you. And nothing but the glares.
まあ大丈夫だろう。つか、俺がそう簡単に刺されるように見えるか？
Kojak lifts the edge of his mouth into a smile and laughs. This guy. But he is certainly skilled, so I won't say anything. Kojak has been aware of the merits of his looks for a long time now, and not to put it bluntly, he's casually a confident man that's pretty good at fighting. He works as a woman's hairdresser at his own place, and he seems to be quite famous for it. He works according to his own whims and sets up his signs when he wants to. There's no notice he doesn't take reservations.
I'll be back in a sec. You can keep going though.
Oh. No, I'll wait.
Just keep going.
No, I'll wait.
It's not like a... Fine.
I'm gonna just play with Ruby. Yay! I was just watching Ruby. She's sleeping.
Apparently every light in the house is off except for the one above the oven.
Aw.
Oh, just means everyone's asleep.
Yeah. Ruby just kept twitching and it was funny. Anyway. Whenever Kojak touches your hair, it's supposed to send you to heaven. What is Japan's obsession with hair?
I don't know.
Can't even imagine how that works. Through my eyes, this good guy act seems nothing but cheap.
とにかく女遊びはほどほどにしとけよ。陰で泣いてる女がどんだけいるんだか。
んなこと言ってもな、しょうがねえだろう。スウェゼン食わぬは男の恥だし、女はこの世の宝だし。
He's got the yaoi hands. Look at his hand, it's huge.
Oh my god. He does.
So here's the seme.
Yep.
女は綺麗で可愛い。だからみんなに優しくしてやりたいんだよ。
コウジャクさん、素敵。
Sounded like a possessed.
I know.
ま
Oh my
あ
God.
それはそれでいいんじゃないですかね。じゃ俺もう行くわ。
お、
コウジャクさん、早く。ちょっと、次は私が言ってもらう番なんだ。
As soon as I finished talking, the women went back to mobbing Kojak. Standing in the middle, Kojak looks at me as if he just remembered something.
ああそうだ。また近々お前んとこ行くから、タエさんによろしく。
へいへい。
I give a short answer and start walking again. Even so, the guy didn't seem tired at all. He does anything he likes because he says women are treasures, but for me it's just impossible. Isn't it said that people like him are a certain kind of character? While listening to the women's bubbling voices from behind, I walked to the courier. A specialized shipping office delivery works. I enter through the sign bearing automatic doors and am greeted by a smiling face of Yoshi-san, who sits at the reception desk.
いらっしゃいませ。あら、青葉ちゃん、毎度。
She's scary.
Yes. Oh my god.
お疲れ様です。
I bow slightly and put the paper bag on the counter. A small dog with dangling glossy fur sits proudly on the counter and closely watches my movements. It's the sign dog of this shop, Yoshi-san's Allmate, Clara.
これお願いします。
はいはい。 預かるわよ。
With experienced hands, Yoshi-san checks the address and pushes a nearby button. A box next to the counter opens and she throws the paper bag inside. Don't just like handle it with care, just, throw it in.
Throw it. Why not?
Because who likes having their delicate stuff in one
Well,
piece?
Yeah. I mean, if it was just in a paper bag, it's probably going to be fine.
Probably. The courier is a shipping service that sends packages immediately anywhere through the resident district. Even though we're on a small island, no one could possibly walk the same distance within a day. That's why in this town, where automobiles and such are inconvenient, it's very useful. Now then, with this, my work today is finished.
それじゃ失礼します。
青葉ちゃん、この後お店へ戻るの？
いや、今日は帰ります。店長が店早く閉めるからこれ終わったら帰っていいって。
あら、そうなの。いいわね。だって今夜はダンならの最終回じゃない？リアルタイムで見られるじゃないの。
ダン？何ですか？
やったもうこの間教えてあげたばっかりじゃない。
Oh god, she's a talker. Oh no.
そうでしたっけ？何でしたっけ？
He dug his own grave.
He doesn't need
ドラマよ、ドラマ。チークダンスでさようならよ。今日でついにどちらをパートナーに選ぶか決まるのよ。
those shows.
Oh, I hate
私は
shows
断
like
然
that.
カイザー松岡がいいと思うの。あの爽やかな笑顔にちょっぴりのすっ気がたまらないのよね。
はあ。
Alba's like how you're feeling right now, Anisha, when it comes to her.
Yeah, just a bit.
She unwraps her hair around her finger and looks absent-minded with eyes like a girl in love. Well, she isn't really a bad person.
じゃあ俺そろそろ。
そういえばね、アバちゃん。
Oh.
ほら、あの話よ、あの話。もしかしたら知ってるかもしれないんだけど。
Yoshi-san seems to be quite serious and draws her eyebrows together while beckoning. She's not a bad person.
But
I give up and bring my face closer to hers. There's no other people in the shop, but for some reason Yoshi-san starts to speak in a whispering voice. She came closer.
北の氷河谷あるじゃない？
them
あの
eyebrows.
治安が悪い地区。もともといい噂のないところだけど、
Iggy
最
approves.
近特に物騒な
And
噂
what?
を聞くのよ。
Yeah.
はあ。
His face.
あの辺にね、超極悪非道な死刑囚がリーダーをやってるチームがいるらしいの
I
よ。
stopped reading what she was saying. Is she even going on about?
ああ、スクラッチでしたっけ？なんかやばい連中が最近よく出没するみたいですね。
そうそう。
It's
刑
been
務
over
所
an
の
hour
囚人た
since
ち
we
で
did
作られた
this.
チームらしいじゃない？
Yeah. I think we started about 15 minutes into the Skype call. I don't know. I was going to plan on having long episodes anyway. So after
Okay.
this scene,
First part.
after
Yeah,
this,
that's what I thought, but I just sort of like,
yeah, I've been looking.
okay.
Anyway,
It tickles.
what are you doing?
Accidentally tickled myself with my knitting needle.
Oh my
確
god.
かちょっと前にもあの辺で誰か誘拐されたとか建物が壊されたとかそんな話があったでしょ？怖いわよね。夜道なんておっちおっち一人で歩けないわよ。警察なんて全然頼りにならないしね。それどころか警察だって私たちに何するかわからないし。ほんと生きに
Oh my
くい世
god,
の
look at
中
the
よね。
recruiting side. recruiting young men only. Oh my god.
Oh god.
It's true the police of the old resident district hardly do their jobs. They don't care if crimes are committed. For example, when passing a policeman, if you get on his nerves even just a little bit, you'll be punched, or in worst case, arrested. They're just like Yakuza. Damn it.
ああ、やだやだ。私も早く帰りたいわ。ねえ、もし帰りに襲われちゃったりしたらどうしよ
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think she'll be fine too.
Just start talking to them.
Yeah. Yoshi-san sends me a meaningful look with sparkling eyes. Damn it! No. Exit. Stop doing that.
大丈夫じゃないですかね。
う。なになに？なに？青葉ちゃんひどい。私の一体何が大丈夫だって言うのよ。
I'm sorry, do you want to be attacked?
あ、じゃあ俺はこの辺でお疲れした。
Nope.
Bye, I'm not saving you.
Wait. When I try to hurry from the accident, I'm stopped by a different voice than Yoshi-san's.
え？
あの青いのはどうしたのかしら。あら、クララちゃん、レンちゃんに会いたいの？
Oh no.
No.
クララちゃんとレンちゃん仲良しだものね。
And run. Yoshi-san lifts Clara in her arms and looks at me with eyes full of expectation.
ああ、今日は会いにくい家に。
そのカバンに入っているんでしょ。私に挨拶もしないで帰るつもり？
And she presses me like that, I know I can't escape anymore.
Just run for it, man.
I'm sorry, Ren, but endure it for a little while. I take out Ren, who's in sleep mode, from the bag and tap his head lightly to start him.
青葉、どうした？
レン、クララちゃんにご挨拶。
Why you making me do this?
So like Gray and Juvia.
Yes. Oh my god, all the yes. Ren's tail is group. In front of him is the cocky Clara-chan being held by Yoshi-san.
どうしたの？まだ眠っているのかしら。
ごきげんよう、クララ。
ごきげんよう、レン。
Clara wags her tail joyfully. Yoshi-san also lowers the corners of her eyes and smiles.
There's no way you could lower the corner of her eyes.
I don't know.
それじゃあ挨拶も終わったし、今度こそこの辺で。
ああ、待って、ちょっと待って、青葉ちゃん。
Oh my god.
That little
もう一つだけ。ちょっと待ってね。悪いわね、帰ると
He's
こ
not
ろ。
leaving anytime soon, is he?
No, I don't think so.
We're being taken to the back room.
No. When I was freed from Yoshi-san and went out, it was already nighttime.
ねえ、お疲れ。
Probably better end this episode here.
Yep.
Ah,
It's been a long one.
yes. Well, these ones are going to be long ones, so. 'Cause I don't know how the game goes for, so. I don't know. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. Menu. There we go. Let's save. Damn it, I can't see. Save. Where is save?
Um,
Oh,
you just
save.
had it on stage.
Okay, that one. Yay! Okay. Anyway. Yep. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And
Hopefully the next one won't be so awkward.
hopefully. Well, you're being our this next time, so
I can't read.
neither can I. Anyway, so
Alright.
we shall see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.